Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you might find yourself at this point in time. I'm at the epicenter of the coronavirus in Italy, and if you see the roads, the road is virtually empty. Everywhere is empty. There are no movements anywhere. People are in their houses. Industries are closed. Shops, majority of the shops are closed. And the government have asked the people to stay indoors. If you don't have any services you are rendering that is essential, or if you are not, the only thing that can keep you at home is, except you are going for shopping and stuffs like that. Outside that, there is no need staying at home. In fact, let me show you the level of preparation here. Look at, you have the police all over the place. Look at the police taking instructions, and they are managing the situation. They are trying to contain the virus. I can tell you that Italy doesn't have crude oil. The economy is production and manufacturing base. If you can help me share this video so that others can join this conversation. Because when we are talking about having a country, the need of having a country becomes important in time of crisis, in time of difficulties. When emergency arrive, how do you deal with it? Today now, the Italian government have given order that most of their citizens should stay at home. A lot of workers are in the house today. A lot of workers are in the house. They are not working. Many people are not going to work. But the government have budgeted billions of euros to keep paying workers' salary. They have budgeted huge amount of money so that even if you are not working, you will be in the house, you are receiving your salary until 3rd of April, as projected, to be able to see the level of, containment. I'm not telling you a story that somebody told me. This is a system that I live in, and I can, turn the camera so I can show you the street where I'm driving. I'm in area of Veneto. If you can see, there are virtually nobody. Everybody is in their houses. The bars and almost everywhere is locked down. Everywhere is closed because of the coronavirus. So anybody you see on the road have something, a purpose, a motive of being on the road. Most of them render services. Like myself, as you can see, I'm driving now. I'm heading to work because my service is very, very essential. I cannot, stay at home. I have to. It's an essential service in the sector of healthcare. That is where I am. So, what am I trying to say in the effect? What I'm trying to say is that this country have budgeted huge money for their workers. For those who are working, they have budgeted huge, over 7 billion euros to sustain the economy and make sure that every worker receives their salary, even when you are not working, even when you are in the house. Italy is not an oil producing country. Italy is not an oil producing. They don't have any mineral resources whatsoever. Everything you see is through creativity, through hard work, and through paying of tax. And even when you come here, they will still tell you that the government is corrupt. Even when you come to Italy, Italians will tell you that their government is corrupt. So now you compare, despite all the good life that they have, they are still complaining. You know, fighting the government for corruption. Then think about Nigerians that does not even have any future. Nigerian workers are being owed months and months of salaries. We are not talking about even keeping people in the house and be paying them salary. The one that have worked already, the government have refused to pay. The salary they have worked already, the government have refused to pay. But here we are in a country where, please help me share this video if you can. Here we are in a country where they have, in fact, if the police see you on the road without any tangible motive, you'll be arrested. You'll be arrested. You know, so here we are in a country where they have ordered workers to sit at home and their salary is guaranteed. Their salary is guaranteed. They are being paid their salaries. You know, everything is working. Look at the road. Look at the road. The road is virtually empty. Everywhere, everybody is in their houses. You can only see just a few persons walking down. But I can assure you that here is a bar. This is a bar where you can come and drink. Usually a place like this is open, you know, but today it's all closed. It's all closed, completely closed. And government have also budgeted, you know, to assist those who own businesses. In fact, they have suspended tax. Today, the Italian government have suspended paying taxes. You cannot go and pay taxes because it's presumed that businesses are closed. So there is no need going to pay taxes. In fact, for many people who bought houses and every month they go and pay, you know, they go and pay, you know, monthly, what is it called? Here you call it mutua. Every month, because people buy houses here and they pay monthly. The government has suspended that payment till further notice. You see, this is a country who care about their citizens. This is a country where the government take their citizens as their own. This is a country where the pain of the citizen is shared by those in government, and you still see Italians complaining that the government is not efficient enough, that they need more, you know, they are still making demands for a better governance. But in the zoo called Nigeria, workers' salaries are not paid, and workers are just taking it as a culture. Nobody is even complaining much because it has become part of life. You know, so why am I making this video? I'm making this video for those who are saying they are proud to be Nigerians. They say they are proud to be part of a failed system. They are proud to be part of a country that that cannot guarantee your safety. They cannot guarantee your economic safety. There is no insurance of your life and property. There is no security, no light, no water, no good road, no road at all. At the end of the day, You see them say they are very proud to be part of that country. And my question is, what are you proud about? What are you proud about Nigeria? Most people who have, majority of your Nigerian leaders have lived abroad. Many of them studied abroad. They have degrees in different universities all over the world. But they came back home empty brain. They came back home with nothing. In fact, they are even the people that they are the major challenges the people are having. Rather than bring the good things that they see abroad and they bring it back home, they bring the negative side of it, the corruption side, and everything that is negative. So what I'm doing this video so that people will really understand that when we talk about our disintegration, when we talk about we separating from that zoo called Nigeria, our purpose of that demand is legitimate, 100% legitimate. Nigeria has proved that it doesn't have the capacity for improvement. Nigeria as a country has proved that it doesn't have what it takes, to develop as a society. And it takes stupidity and upon stupidity to continue to identify yourself with such a system. A failed system, an unworkable system, and a system that you cannot even boast about. Today, you should be praying hard that coronavirus does not come into Nigeria, because you all know already what the result is going to be. Continue to pray very hard, because even if you are asked to stay indoors, if coronavirus doesn't kill you, hunger will kill you. So in any case, you are going to die at the end of the day. So for those of you who are proud to say, oh, I'm a proud Nigerian, come over here and see how proud what it means to be proud of a country. A sustainable system. Despite the sustainable system here, people are still clamoring for even a more better government. People are still saying that they need more improvement. They need worker salary to be increased. They need, more improvement in the infrastructure. They still need better roads. Despite that they have good roads, they are still, crying for even a more better road. But in Nigeria, even the 30,000 minimum wage, the government cannot pay. 30,000 is less than 70 euros. That is the minimum wage. 70 euros is like somebody's one-day salary, based on the kind of job you are doing. 70 euro is almost equivalent to somebody's one-day salary, one-day job. That is what your government is paying you as a minimum wage at the end of the month. And they can't even pay, they still owe you on top of the 30,000. And you are saying you are proud, you are a proud Nigerian. You see, when we told you people that you don't have the right education, people seem not to understand. You don't have the right education, and that is why you don't even know what your needs are. Because you need to have the right education, the right enlightenment to understand your needs and make demand upon that. So look at the road, everywhere is free. The traffic light is working. Look at traffic light is working. In Nigeria, is your traffic light working? Ask yourself if your traffic light is working. The road signs are everywhere. Is your traffic light working in your zoo called Nigeria? Before you raise your hand and say, I'm a proudly Nigerian, what is it that makes you proud about the zoo country? Nothing, absolutely. Absolutely. And that is why we are clamoring for change. And the best change is disintegration. The country must break for progress to come. Nigeria must disintegrate for the light to shine. Nigeria must disintegrate for the light to shine. No matter how you try to pretend and make excuses, that is the key. That is the key. No matter how you try to pretend and make excuses, majority of you who are claiming to love Nigeria is because when you are born into slavery, you don't know what freedom is all about. But those who are even living worse in bondage are your so-called leaders. Your so-called leaders are even worse in bondage because they don't even have freedom. For them to move around, they must need security. They must need a gun, carrying personnel to be able to protect them. And I can assure you that they are the ones living, because of what use is it to live in a country where you don't have security, where you live in fear? Your governors and your House of Representative members who cannot walk freely on the street are the worst slaves, but they don't know. They don't know these things. They think they are keeping the people down, but they don't know they are keeping themselves down. That in spite of all their money, the money cannot still guarantee their safety. The money cannot still guarantee their safety. So, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to tell you that if a country like Italy can budget money to, contain the virus that is in town and ask their citizens to stay indoors, and they are paying their citizens every month without even any, you see what it means to run a country. Why your Nigerian leaders are owing workers? The one that you have worked, they are not paying you. But there is a country somewhere that is paying those sitting in the house. So tell me what you are proud of. I'm a proud Nigerian. Hey, one Niger. You are the problem. You are the problem. And that is why we'll continue to push. We'll continue to try. We'll continue to strive until the zoo collapses. Because the zoo, Nigeria, is meant to collapse. And this is where I'm going to end the discussion. Thank you very much.